Hey guys, what is up? It's Aime and welcome back to my channel. So I make videos on sustainability and also sometimes about my life in Paris, but today's video is super exciting because it is day 1 of 12 days of Christmas. Basically, for the next 12 days, you get a brand new video from me, which is super exciting. Definitely subscribe if you want the updates because I'm going to be putting out so much fun content. I'm going to be showing you guys my Paris morning routine, a Paris thrift haul video that I think a lot of people really have been asking for, how/why I moved to Paris, and also how you can do it too. But today's video is also super exciting. 10 things that I was able to accomplish in 2020 and ambitions and things I'm looking forward in 2021. So even though a lot of horrible things happened this year, pandemic, I still think that it's important to look back and kind of realize all the things that we've been able to accomplish. Even if your #1 accomplishment is surviving, I think that's something to celebrate. So keep on watching to see the 10 things I was able to accomplish, and I also want everyone in the comment section to list 10 things, or I don't know, 2 things, however many things you want that you were able to accomplish this year. It can be something like you adopted a cat, you started thrifting more, maybe you bought a new car that you've always wanted. I don't care what it is, list down some things that you accomplished this year. Let's get started. The first one is something that I still can't believe happened. I was able to graduate college after just 2 years of studying. I still can't believe it either. So a little quick backstory about like where I come from and how crazy this is, but I'm actually a refugee. I was born in Tanzania and I'm Congolese though. And then when I was 7 years old, my family moved to America. We live in South Dakota, blah, 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 blah. I graduated high school in 2018. And 2 years later, in 2020, I graduated college in the middle of a pandemic. I think that it's just super crazy that someone like me who had a disadvantage, like when I was born, like there's no way that this is something that could be imaginable, but I was able to do it with the help of so many people. And I definitely did put in a lot of work. It was not easy, and there was definitely a lot of tears and a lot of crying, but I still think it's amazing that I was able to do it. There's no way I would have been able to do it alone, especially not without the help of my parents. College is expensive and honestly that's the main reason that I wanted to graduate early. So yeah, I did it. If you guys want like a video, I don't really talk about education at all on this channel or like study tips, but if you guys want a video on how I was able to graduate college in 2 years, then definitely let me know. That I don't know if that's something people want to see, but I could definitely do that video because I did it, and you probably could be able to if you have the knowledge and you do what I did. So definitely, if you guys want that video, comment it down below. Especially if you're from a lower income background, like if you're able to put in the extra work and graduate early, you're going to save so much money. Definitely let me know if you guys want that video, but that was my first and probably the biggest accomplishment to date that I've ever had. So accomplishment number 2 is I moved to a different country in the middle of a pandemic. This is also super wild and I still can't believe this is happening, but here we are. I'm currently living in Paris, France. I'm doing a program here where I'm an English teaching assistant, so I'm basically just helping out the English teachers at the high school that I work at, and it's super fun. It's super exciting. Even in the middle of a pandemic, I still think this was a great decision for me personally, and I can just tell you right now, my mental health since moving here skyrocketed, and it's just something that I wanted to do, so I did it, and no regrets, zero regrets. Definitely a lot of stress, a lot of tears, and like I said, I'm doing a video on how/why I moved to Paris and how you can do it too. In general, I'm going to have a lot of tips on moving abroad and how you can make the move. That was the second accomplishment for 2020, just 2020. So the third thing that I was able to accomplish this year, I started a TikTok and I currently have 28,000 followers on TikTok. It's wild, like I still don't get it. So basically, like everyone else at the beginning of the pandemic, I downloaded TikTok. Over the couple of months that I've been on TikTok, I've been able to get 28,000 followers, which I think is pretty crazy. Because of the TikTok algorithm, I don't know, maybe people aren't that interested in me anymore, so I'm not getting a ton of views on there much, but I still think it was a pretty fun experience kind of starting a TikTok and getting so many followers so quickly. So that was a fun experience and I think that's pretty cool. So my fourth accomplishment for this year is that I reached 3,000 followers on YouTube. Like I said, after kind of doing TikTok for a couple of months, I decided to hop back on YouTube and kind of focus my energy on YouTube because I really want this to be a source of income. I don't really make that much money on YouTube that much right now. So thank you so much for everyone who's followed, and thank you so much for all the sweet comments and everyone DMing me on Instagram and all that. It's been super fun watching this channel grow over the past year. So thank you so much for 3,000 followers. It's been great. My fifth accomplishment this year is that I reached 3,500 watch hours on YouTube. If you don't know the significance of that, it's super close to monetization. So monetization is how YouTubers are able to make money on YouTube. There's other ways, but monetization is a pretty easy one because it's kind of like passive income. But I'm super close to monetization. Right now I have 3,500 hours or so, which means I need 500 more hours to become monetized. So if you guys want to help me out, go to my channel and just play a playlist and rack up those hours. I really want to be monetized by the end of this year, but even if I'm not, the growth this year has gotten me so close to monetization, and I know in the next couple of months I'm going to be able to hit those 4,000 watch hours and become monetized. The sixth accomplishment is that I moved into my very first apartment. So I'm going to, whenever I point, I always point in the wrong direction. I think it's this way, but I'm going to link up my apartment tour so you guys can see my apartment. This is just a small snippet. Actually, I'm just kidding. This is basically my full apartment. It's a really tiny studio. It's 10.5 meters squared. I don't know how much that is in feet. I'll put it on the screen, but it's super tiny, but I love it. It's in a really nice neighborhood, and I pay about 540 euros a month for it, which is almost half of my salary, but that's the story for another time. But yeah, it's a really nice apartment. There's only two things that I don't like about it. Number one is that it has a shared toilet, and then the other thing too is that it's on the first floor. And the good thing is it faces the garden, like the back, like it's just a wall. I can show you guys like a B-roll, but it's on the first floor, so I don't know, I just have this paranoid idea that someone's gonna break in and like murder me in the middle of my sleep. But that might be because I'm currently watching How to Get Away with Murder, so I got murder on my mind. That's a song, right? Oh my god, I can't keep, oh my god, my brain is running at 10 miles per hour. But yeah, basically I moved into my very first apartment. This is my first time living kind of on my own, but I think in the future I'm definitely open to living with roommates. So if anyone wants to move to Paris and get an apartment together, let me know. But yeah, I'm super excited to be living in my own apartment. I feel so adult. It feels like this is a great step for me, and I'm really happy about it. Number 7 is that I upgraded my filming equipment. So I'm currently filming on the Canon G7X Mark II, and like I said, my mom bought it for me as like a graduation present, and I'm so happy with it. It's such a great camera, and this is a great move for my YouTube channel, so I'm really excited about this upgrade. But yeah, I'm really happy about it. This is something that I've been dreaming of basically since I started my YouTube channel when I was like 14, 15. Like, I started YouTube a long time ago. It just didn't become super serious, and I think upgrading my camera was a big move, and I'm really happy about it. These next couple ones are just super quick. But the next one is I started an emergency fund, and I think this is something that I believe is an accomplishment because it's just something that is helping me get on the path to financial stability. Something that I had on my dream board actually was to be financially independent, because as someone who just graduated college, I have never been financially independent. Haven't started saving for retirement yet, because who knows, like if I die of COVID, then all that money went to waste. I'm just kidding. Number 9 is I helped out in getting Trump out of office. This is something that I'm super happy about. So in the last month before the election, I got a job working as a phone bank person. So basically what I did was I just called people in Wisconsin and got them out to vote for Joe Biden, and it was hard. It was definitely not the most fun job. It was not the most glamorous job, and I definitely got a lot of Trump supporters that were very obnoxious, sometimes rude. I had this straight up racist person. When we finally heard that Wisconsin turned blue, I just cried happy tears. Like, it was so awesome. and I'm super happy that I did this job and I was able to help in getting Trump out of office. Definitely not my first choice of president, but 3 million times better than Donald Trump, so good riddance. And then number 10, I survived a global pandemic. I think this is something we should all celebrate. If we made it this far, we should all be celebrating. This is definitely a hard time. Like, this was a hard year, like literally. For I don't know who was able to get through this year unscathed. Like, even if you're a rich person, that doesn't make you immune to the pandemic. It definitely makes it easier to, like, obviously stay safe and social distance and everything, because you can just have all the peasants get all your food and stuff. But yeah, I definitely think this is something we should all be celebrating if you made it this far. And the other thing is, like, I haven't lost anyone super close to me because of the pandemic, but I know a lot of people have gone through that, so I'm really sorry to anyone who has had to go through that. And also for anyone who has COVID, anyone who got COVID, that's super sad and scary, and I'm happy that you were able to get through it, because this is really scary. So thank you to everyone who stayed safe this year, to everyone who canceled birthday parties, everyone who postponed weddings and everything like that, because you're the reason that things are going to get better and that not as many people died as they could have. And to everyone who continued to throw parties and didn't at least do it safely, I hope you burn in hell. I'm just kidding. Now that I've went over some of the things that I was able to accomplish, I want you guys to comment down below what you were able to accomplish. But now I'm just going to talk a little bit about my goals for 2021. Not in depth, I just want to kind of do an overarching things. For this next year, I really want to, one, get financially independent and get financially savvy, increase my sources of income and everything like that. That's a big goal for me, because like I said, I've never really been financially independent. My parents have helped me through a lot of things, and I don't want to be a burden on them literally forever. So that's one of my biggest goals, just to kind of get financially savvy. And I've been watching a lot of, like, personal finance videos and everything. I also need to start a retirement account, because obviously, hopefully I get old one day, and so I need to prepare for that. And then the other goal that I have, obviously, is for my YouTube channel to continue to grow. And if you want to help me with that, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in 2021. So much great content coming. Like I said, my niche for this year has been kind of sustainability, but now that I'm living in Paris, I definitely want to do a lot more videos on living in Paris. I want to do a video on, I guess, sustainability in Paris, but also just in general things, what it's like living in Paris, culture shocks, things like that. So stay tuned and get excited for videos like that. So one of my favorite YouTubers right now, her name is Tiffany, and she makes videos about living in Paris, and that's kind of like a goal of mine, to be able to kind of be something like close to what she does. I love her videos so much. And then I also love, like, David Dominique. He makes videos about living in Paris, and also the Purple Palace. Those are kind of like my idols in kind of Paris content. So I'm really excited to actually be able to do videos kind of like they do, just about Paris. But I'm definitely not going to be abandoning the sustainability train, because that's kind of how I got to where I am, and I still really want to do videos helping you guys live a more sustainable lifestyle. I get super excited and super happy when you guys message me on how I helped you guys be more sustainable, because I'm happy that I'm helping people. And then on a more personal note, I just want in general to be more free to, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like in the past I've kind of been more bottled up. Like, I tend to bottle my emotions. I really want to start doing therapy, because God knows I need it, to just be able to kind of be more open with people, and to be more free to express myself, if that makes any sense. I've been talking for over 30 minutes now. I didn't think this video would take so long, but this is it. This is my 2020 recap slash goals for 2021. I'm super excited to have you guys on this next year. I really hope you guys continue and you join me by hitting that subscribe button. And yeah, thank you in general just for everyone who watched this video. I really hope it was able to give you guys some ideas on maybe things that you accomplished. Maybe you graduated this year, maybe you made a big move in your life that helped you with your mental health. Maybe you were able to, I don't know, start learning a new instruments, maybe you learned how to cook bread. A lot of people did bread this year, so I don't know. I really hope this helped you guys see maybe things that you accomplished, and like I said, comment down below things you've been able to accomplish so that we can all uplift each other and celebrate the wins, even the little ones. I'm going to have all my social media linked down below so you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram. But yeah, that was it for today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one, in my next 12 days of Christmas videos. I believe it's going to be, tomorrow's video is going to be 10 sustainability tips, and it is a collaboration with Earth Hero, so I'm really excited for that video. And get the notifications so that you get notified when that video comes out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.